Afternoon YouTubers. This is my second vlog. Tomorrow morning I shall be being picked up by a taxi, taken to the Chester Hospital to have my gastric sleeve, and I just thought I'd do another vlog, really. Just share about some of my experience, how I feel. With me, I've always had this independent doom that, it's not going to work for me. I've always had that in my life. It'll work for everybody else, but it won't work for me. I think that's just from fruitless events of trying to lose weight over the last 15 years. I've battled with food since I was a kid, and that went on to drug addiction because, I found that using drugs kept the weight off, and obviously that took me to a dark place, and I was involved with drugs for a lot of years. Took me to some dark places, prison, living on the streets, and loss of family along the way. My soul, my health. I sold myself to the devil, and and that's where my food took me, and as soon as I stopped using, which was 16 years ago now, I picked up food again. So food has always been a big part of my life, and I've been in some deep dark places with the drugs. I was using addict for a lot of years, and and like I said before, it took me to some deep dark places, but the food has taken me some deeper, darker places than the drugs ever did. I've spent many years in prison, spent many years living in the streets, but the food took me to a place that was, I can't describe it really, but it's been the most painful place that I've ever been. And the relationships that have broke down because of my feelings around food, the feelings of anger, the feelings of shame, which comes out sideways, and people couldn't live with me because of how I was, of my behaviour, and so I'm really grateful today that I've got the opportunity to have some help with that, and this ain't an easy option for me. This isn't an easy way out. I have tried everything, and I was listening to somebody the other day and sharing about their experiences having a gastric sleeve, and it's like, you get a user like myself, an ex-user, there's drugs out there that help people come off drugs, that substitute the drugs. And this is what this is for me. It's a substitution, to help me with my weight loss. I'm not saying it's a fix. I'm just not saying that at all. And I know this is just people think that you have a gastric sleeve and that's it. I don't buy that at all. I still have to put the work in. I still have to be motivated. I'm the one that has to still eat healthy and motivate myself to go to the gym and do what I need to do. I'm under no illusion what I have to do. There's parts of me that I'm scared that it's not going to happen to me. I'm scared that I'm still going to have the obsession and cravings around certain foods, because to be honest with you, there's foods that I kind of, I'm not saying love, because for me it's that first taste, it's that first bite, that does it for me, and what, regardless of what I'm eating, whether it's a Chinese or it's a curry, whether it's a kebab, I don't enjoy it. I have the first bite is lovely, and then the other bit of it is, it's not nice, but I can't stop, and I've been through a lot this week, a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions around that. Just because I have a gastric sleeve, will I still have them cravings? Will I still have that obsession? So I've had to put implements in place for that. You know what I mean? Friends, support, local support groups. You know, I know what I need to do. You know, this ain't a quick fix for me. You know, if I wanted a quick fix, I would have gone and used again. You know, so it's been a you know, it has been a battle. It has been a battle. I'm not going to dress it up. Every day has been a battle for the last 15 years since I got clean. You know, and I don't underestimate how hard it's going to be. I know it's going to be difficult, but I know what I need to do. You know, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited. There's a part of me is like, my liver's going to be too big. It's not going to happen to me. I'm going to go in tomorrow after the operation, and they're going to say we couldn't do it because of your liver being too big. But you know, I pray. I just have to pray that, you know, it's my time. You know, and I deserve it. I do deserve it. I've been through so much in the last. Ever since I was a kid, I've been through so much and so much. You know what I mean? And I've, you know, I'm one of these guys that I'm a kind of an happy-go-lucky guy, but I've never had anything on a plate, and I've never had anything easy, and everything that I have in my life I've worked goddamn hard at. You know, as opposed to a lot of people out there. You know, but I, you know, yeah, and maybe I'll tell you a story from the beginning to how I got here. You know, but yeah. So tomorrow morning, I shall be going in, and I'm getting picked up by a taxi, and I'm really grateful, so grateful to the NHS, even though I've worked for a lot of years, and then I've put into national contributions and that, and I'm still grateful that, you know, they're paying for it for me, and they've put me in an hotel for a couple of days. They've paid for my taxi to get up here. They're going to pay for my taxi to go back. It's in a private hospital, so I am really grateful, you know, but I do deserve it. I do, you know. Why? Because of my battles. Because I've worked really hard at where I've been. You know, it's been a long journey. You know, and why not? I deserve it. I deserve it. So I mean, what I shall do is I shall stop recording now. Hopefully I shall update you in the morning. Maybe do a little blog just before the operation, or maybe after the operation. Depends how it goes and if I can get a connection in the hospital. But yeah, and hopefully I'll be talking to you soon and saying I've had a gastric sleeve and all's well. So thanks for listening to me, and God bless to you all.